Hello and welcome to another live broadcast. My name is Ron John, and what I want to talk about the topic today is how to get rid of disappointment, how to get rid of feeling self-disappointed, how to get rid of feeling disappointed with yourself. There's many different things that you do, and many people, they either mismanage their expectations of themselves or they mismanage their self-esteem and their self-confidence, and I'll explain more about that in a little bit, so that they become disappointed in themselves and they perpetually become disappointed in themselves. When you get rid of being disappointed in yourself, what's going to happen is you're going to feel true actual pride. And in essence, what I'm going to teach you on this live broadcast today is I'm going to teach you how to become prideful, how to acquire pride, and how to deserve that pride. There's many people acquire pride wrong. You are probably acquiring pride wrongfully. I'm going to show you how to deserve pride. And there's a very specific way to get it. And if you pay attention till the very end of this live broadcast, you're going to learn what specific thing do you need so you can get pride, so you can feel pride. My name is Ron John. If it's the first time you're seeing this, I am the author of Relationships 101 and a couple other books. And I am the founder of Great Relationships University, an online course where it's a compilation of 50 plus hours of video trainings when it comes to communication, lifestyle, mindset, psychology, neurolinguistic communication, how to communicate hypnotically, and how to manage and handle relationships. I've been a relationships coach and dating relationships coach for well over 12 years, and I've done many different things during that time, and which is what the compilation of the Great Relationships University is all about. So what is the challenge? What is the problem here when it comes to getting rid of disappointment? Where's disappointment rooted? Where's disappointment coming from? Where is it rooted in? Disappointment is a question of expectation management. Expectation management. There are three aspects of expectation management. We go over this in the course much, much deeper in the Great Relationships University online course. But there are three aspects of expectation management which you must, in order for you to become happy. In order for you to become happy, you must manage these three aspects of expectation management. I'll go over one of them right now, since it might take a long time to explain each one of them. But the three of them are you must manage what you expect of yourself. Manage what you expect of yourself. You must manage what you expect of other people. Manage what you expect of other people. And you must manage what other people can expect of you. It's a direct mirror of the last one. So let me talk about managing what you expect of yourself. Managing what you expect of yourself requires you understand self-appreciation. Now, self-appreciation is in the course. If you're in the Great Relationships University, it's in the second course, and that second unit, we call it. And the second course is self-appreciation. So self-appreciation, let me explain it to you, is when you appreciate yourself fully. Now, most people imagine that appreciation means, I want to make sure I've got my time here. There's no time. Okay, so I want to make sure you fully grasp what appreciation is. Appreciation is not gratitude. It's not being thankful or being thankfulness. Appreciation is the full grasp and understanding of something. You grasp something wholly. You appreciate something, meaning you understand it fully. When you appreciate what someone's done for you, you're telling them that you understand that you've done this for them, that they've done this for you, and you appreciate it, you understand it, you grasp it, and you accept it. You accept it. And so self-appreciation is when you appreciate yourself, when you understand yourself. Here's a challenge. The challenge is that most people don't understand themselves. Most people don't understand themselves not because of lack of trying or lack of desire to understand themselves, it's because lack of knowledge. One of the tremendous studies that we've done all over the years as human beings is our attempt to understand ourselves. And we've come a very, very long way. We've come a very long way. And this is why I'm very, very happy happy to bring you the Great Relationships University, where we delve into how to understand yourself. In fact, the goal of the company, the goal of Great Relationships University, is to make the world a better place of bettering ourselves. Because most people approach it, oh, well, you're so selfish, you're trying to better yourself. Why don't you try to help other people? But here's the thing. You can't help other people if you can't help yourself. In an airplane, when the airplane is oxygen's low, they say put your mask on yourself first before you put a mask on anybody else, even if it's your child. Because if you can't help yourself, you can't help anybody else. If you want to make the world a better place, you have to become a better you. And you want to help and encourage and inspire other people to become better people. And when you become a better person, you inspire other people to become better as well. Going back, self-appreciation is a matter of understanding and appreciating yourself. And this requires two things. Now, this is why you're going to need to go to the Great Relationships University, because we go over 2 hours of training on just this topic of enlightenment, which requires self-appreciation. So here's what it is. It's a combination of two things. Number one is self-confidence and self-esteem. Managing your self-confidence and managing your self-esteem. What is self-confidence? Confidence is what you know you can do, what you can rely upon, what you can trust upon that you can do. If you look at the word confidence, it's something you can rely upon. It's not bravado, it's not made up, aggrandized, what you imagine yourself to be and conveying that to other people. No. Confidence is what you know to be true about you. In other words, if I were to ask you, are you confident about jumping 6 feet? And the only way you can be confident about jumping 6 feet is if you've already done it. What if I had you jump, hey, can you jump 6 feet over these two separate buildings, 6 feet apart? You better be sure, you better rely upon the fact that you can actually jump 6 feet if you say you can, if you're confident you can jump 6 feet. Otherwise, you'd be falling off the building. There is no confidence without doing. This goes back to the topics we have today. A lot of people are quote-unquote confident because of the things they hear in the news, when they have no idea what's going on in the news, and they don't recognize that the news is completely biased. Anything you hear in the news, take it with a grain of salt. Going back, what is self-esteem? Self-esteem is self-estimation, what you estimate of yourself. This is very, very accurate. You might think, oh, you're just making fun, you're just changing the words around. Self-esteem is self-estimation, what you estimate of yourself. Now again, I really encourage you to visit the Great Relationships University, see a GRU ambassador, because we really talk about this in depth. But I'll explain to you briefly in this video. Self-esteem is what you estimate of yourself. If you estimate less about yourself than what you prove to yourself you could do, what you're confident about, your goal is to match your self-confidence and your self-esteem. Match them. If your self-esteem is lower than what you can already do, then it's a matter of how you perceive yourself and how much you care about your perception in the eyes of other people. If you know you can sing, you can demonstrate you can sing, but you don't go up there and sing, then you have a perception of yourself problem, you have a self-worth problem. If you over-aggrandize your estimation, you estimate of yourself less than what you've already proven you can do, meaning you say you estimate that you could jump 6 feet, but you've never proven it to yourself. You've never jumped 6 feet. You set yourself up for disappointment. You've set yourself up for disappointment. On the other hand, in terms of balancing the self-appreciation model of self-confidence, self-esteem, a lot of people have bravado. They bolster their self-confidence. They say, I am this, I am that, I am this. But your estimate of yourself very low. And so you fake confidence. And people can really tell. They can really tell, especially women who are incredibly intuitive. They can really tell when you're bullshitting. It's really off-putting. Do you know why you're put off by people that that are so overly confident or are confident without unsubstantiated confidence? It's because it's off-putting to know that, yeah, this guy's bullshitting. When you can communicate and you can radiate that you know who you are by demonstrating you're comfortable with what you estimate of yourself, you know what you estimate of yourself because you've proven it to yourself, you will come off as a confident person. You will radiate it without even trying. And so this is what you must grasp today. I forgot what I promised you in the beginning of the video. But in order for you to manage your self-disappointment, you must manage your expectations. And I promise I'll come back tomorrow and I'll cover the thing that I promised you in the beginning of the video because I forgot what it was. This is a challenge when doing live videos just off the cuff. Anyways, the lesson to take out for today and for you is for you to manage your self-disappointment. For you to manage disappointment is you must you must appreciate yourself. You must manage what you expect of yourself. One of the 3 aspects of expectation management. You must understand that confidence is something you can prove to yourself you could do, you could rely upon about yourself you could do. Self-esteem is what you estimate of yourself, and when you balance those 2, you will come off radiate confidence as a result. But if you estimate more about yourself than what you could prove you could do, you are setting yourself up every single time for disappointment. So what do? You estimate only about yourself. You estimate only about yourself what you could continue to prove to yourself you could do. In other words, continue trying, continue making attempts at the things that you want, and continue finding where you are, and then estimate where you could be. Continue finding out where you are by making attempts after attempts after attempts at the things that you want, finding out where you are, appreciating yourself, appreciating your self-esteem. Estimate that if you try more, you'll get better. You try more, you'll get better. But don't aggrandize your estimation and don't aggrandize your confidence. It's just off-putting. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I really want you to delve into this enlightenment. There's many different aspects of the psychology of success that's you've been tricked to believe, which is not true, and which is why you're suffering. And so see a Great Relationships University ambassador, and they will point you out to their website, their Great Relationships University website. Check out their website, Great Relationships University. It's an amazing online course, and it will change your life. It'll make the world a better place for you and your surroundings by your becoming a better you. I'll see you in the next live broadcast.